I personally think it's really bizarre that we wait until somebody is dead and then we do a eulogy when that person, they can no longer hear what all the nice things that you're saying about them. It was free, it was easy. Give them the goddamn compliment and tell them how you feel. Hey, look, it's me, and you may think it's another day because I changed my top, but it's not! Got you. Give them the goddamn compliment and tell them how you feel. Hello! Welcome to Simone's Blank Canvas. If you're new here, I'm Simone. I'm from Scotland, but I live in Vietnam. I've lived abroad quite a lot. I'm an artist. On this channel, I talk a lot about my art and my spiritual and personal development, and they are all kind of linked together anyway. If you are a returning subscriber, then you are the OG, and I love you. Today, I'm gonna talk about something that I'm really passionate about, something that I'm trying to, what's that word again? Implement into my life, and I would like to encourage you to do the same. So, I just want to talk about the fact that I think it is weird that we don't give each other compliments more. And I don't know if this is just like my perception and I am totally wrong about this, but I feel like we could just be like way more vocal about the things that we like about somebody, or that we're grateful to this person for being in our life, or even like simple things like, I love the way that you did your hair today. I love your shoes. Like, I just feel like we could do it more. And I don't know if this is just like a British thing, but it might be a British thing. Because I feel like in the UK, the more you abuse someone is like the more you love them. And I feel like that can be really funny sometimes, but I think it needs to be balanced out a little bit. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you think this is like a universal thing or if it's just like a British thing. I don't know. Yeah, do you often feel that you receive compliments, or that you give compliments, or that you witness people complimenting other people? Because I don't feel like I see it enough. And something that do you keep on blinking, or is it my eye? Is you, what's going on? Something that I think about quite a lot, and that actually led me to a specific art project thing that I used to sell on Etsy, is the fact that I personally think it's really bizarre that we wait until somebody is dead and then we do a eulogy when that person can no longer, well, I mean, like, I believe in energy and stuff, so maybe they still can hear it, I don't know. But they can no longer hear what all the nice things that you're saying about them. So, like, why would you do that? Why would you wait until they're dead to be like, oh my God, like, you were such a light in my life, like, you taught me all these things and I really appreciated our friendship, and you never said that to them when they were alive. Like, what the f is that? What the f is that? Maybe you did, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, my perception is that we could tell people way more often, like, hey, you mean so much to me. When I was at uni, I created this project where I wanted people, because like when you receive a compliment, okay, when I receive a compliment actually, because maybe people don't even care about them. Maybe it's just a me thing, I don't know. But when I receive a compliment, it is like the most, it just like brightens up your whole day. You're just like, oh my God, thank you so much. Maybe my love language is, I think partly my love language is words of affirmation, so maybe that's why. But yeah, when somebody like just like compliments something about your personality, or like just anything, it's just like, oh, that's so nice, you warmed my little heart. Yeah, so like I felt like, I feel like people need that more. So I created this project in uni where I would make a portrait of somebody using words, like positive characteristics about that person that people in their life had said about them. So let's say like 10 people gave me words. 10 of this person's loved ones gave me words to describe this person. And then I would make a portrait of this person using those words. And the person wouldn't know any of the words. They would just like get the final image and see themselves with all these amazing things that people had said about them. So I did this project in uni, and the feedback was really nice, and I like filmed people's reactions when they like saw their images, and it was just so heartwarming.
Champion. Resilient, stylish, wonderful, awesome, friendly, trustworthy, passionate. The whole exercise of doing it was really good. And yeah, just seeing the words they've used. Yeah, looking at that, you know, she'd be a good friend to have.
Yeah, lots of really lovely things said, which does make me feel really quite good. Loving and loved are quite nice ones to see, obviously. I sometimes think that's one of my weaknesses, to be honest. So it's quite nice that I'm maybe trying to be more diplomatic. I think I'm finding more and more people struggling with self-esteem issues because we seem to have forgotten to praise people along the route somewhere. It's the acceptance of praise that I think is quite tough. You know, it's not just that we have to praise children, we have to also have praise as an adult in society.
Okay. I'm kind of scared, actually. Like, oh god. Inspiration.
That's a good one, though.
That's a really surprising one. I don't think I would have liked it as much, if you know what I mean. Like,
it made me feel a lot happier than what I thought I would. Don't hold back, regardless of what it is. If you see something that's good, say it's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes people need to hear good things.
Yeah.
I've actually had a really bad day.
Oh, have you?
And so it cheered me up. But I like that people think I'm genuine. Also resourceful. I don't know in which way people think I'm resourceful, but that's quite good too.
Yes, it's nice to see what other people think of you, because you don't really, I'm the kind of person that doesn't accept compliments too strong, I think, surprised me a bit. I like fun and cheerful, and it makes you feel better. I mean, it's a comment, but we're too ready to brush it off. Why can't we do that for ourselves? I mean, and it makes you feel so good. And that's young people. We should learn from that and sort of think, you know what, that works on big people too.
But it's so nice. But just to find out what people think about you is quite interesting. It's kind of like that scene in Mean Girls where they're all jumping off the table. I think it'd make a lot of people feel good.
It was so beautiful that I could like create this. And then after that, I decided that I was gonna like kind of revamp like the aesthetic of the portrait. So I did that, and I came up with this really cool way to use the words and the face together, and I started selling that as like a personalized portrait on Etsy. I will put up some images now of these, and I made some for like my best friend and my ex and stuff. Yeah, and I did that because back then too I felt like, why are we not giving each other compliments more? Like, that's so weird. It's free, it's easy, and it's a really nice way to like make somebody feel good. Why are we not doing it more? More recently, when I was talking to a previous therapist, I realized that I was doing this because I was like trying to show other people how I wanted them to treat me. So that was kind of like a moment where I was like, oh shit. What? And I did consider at some point like making my own portrait and just asking people to give me words to describe me. But as a British person, like, we don't like to like boast or toot our own trumpets, so that felt a little bit uncomfortable for me. But maybe I'll still do it, I don't know. But yeah, so like I just feel like, yeah, like I said before, it's free, it's easy, and it can make somebody's day. So why are we not doing it more? And I think that it should really go beyond like physical appearance as well. Like physical, like if you really like somebody's hair or whatever, what they're wearing, then like I often just blurt it out like a weirdo, like, oh my god, I love your hair. It's still really, really nice to receive like compliments about physical appearance, but I think the ones that are really special are like the ones that, like my portrait, where people like pick out unique aspects of your personality that they really appreciate. Like that is just such a beautiful thing, to be like, hey, I really admire and respect your resilience, or like, I think it's so cool how you can go into a room of people and talk to anyone and you seem so comfortable, and I just really admire that. I wish I could do that too, or you know, something like that. Like, why are we not saying that to each other? Why are we not saying that to each other? Maybe we are, maybe we are. Again, I don't know, I just feel like this. I don't know if it's correct. I just think that, come on guys, let's do it more. Like, you know what? We can do it more. We can do it more. Why not? There's no such thing as, okay, there is such thing as too much, but I think we could do it more. So recently, I've made this rule and this promise with myself that whenever I think a compliment in my head, I have to say it out loud. And I don't do it like 100% of the time, but it's definitely went up from like 30% of the time to like 70 or 80%. And every single time that I do it, there's a positive reaction. Every single time, every single time, every single time. So why would I not do that? It's free, it's easy, it's nice. You make the other person feel nice, and then you feel nice because you made them feel nice. So yeah, I would encourage you to try this out and see how good it makes you feel, and see how good it makes the other person feel. It's just a win-win. But yeah, let me know what you think. Like, am I just tripping balls? Like, do you see a lot of compliments going on? Do you receive a lot of compliments? Do you give a lot of compliments? I think it's important to be really honest with yourself about this. And yeah, I don't want this video to like come across as preachy or anything, like, oh, I'm giving compliments and I'm the best. That's not it. But just like something to think about. Just like, here's an insight into my crazy brain and what I'm thinking about all the time. Nobody asked for it, but here you are. It's better than thinking about shit things, right? So yeah, let me know if you agree. Let me know if you try it out. Just, yeah, let's have a conversation. Let me know any of your thoughts. In the comments below, put down a compliment that you received recently and how it made you feel. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. Yeah, do that. Maybe I should think of a compliment that I had recently and how it made me feel. I know, I got one today and it was so nice. A friend of mine told me that they really liked my YouTube videos and that I was like a natural in them, and that made me feel, and she said I was funny too, and that made me feel so nice and warm and fuzzy, especially because on YouTube it's really weird because people don't engage that much with your YouTube, I guess, unless you've got like tons of subscribers. So sometimes it feels like you're like putting all this time and energy into this black hole, and you're kind of like, you throw it out there and you're like, and there's just silence, and you're like, does anybody like what I'm doing? Like, is anybody watching? Like, do you like this? Like, am I doing okay? Yeah, there's not a lot of feedback, so that really, really meant a lot. That really meant a lot. It made that day, and all she did was just like say a sentence or two sentences. It was free, it was easy, and it made me feel nice. And then I told her, wow, that was really nice, thank you so much. So it's gonna make her feel nice too. It's free! Yeah, put your compliment in the comments below and tell us how it made you feel. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you had the best day ever, or are having the best day ever. Thanks for your time and energy. Sending you so much love. Bye. through being creative, and I kind of think that's what we're on this earth to do. I think that everybody's creative in their own way, and I wish that people knew that more.